Walker, Mr. Kyle Walker is about to come to AC Milan. Is this a good move? Is this a genius move? Is this an Origi move? Is it? Or is it gonna be the best choice ever? The best and Moncada, Fulani, they're geniuses of the market? I don't know. But let's try to discuss a little bit about this. So I know that many of you don't like Kyle Walker because they're saying that he is at the end of his career, which is true, that he's not performing as well as he used to, which is true. All of this is very, very true. But I think the thing that I like the least about this player it's his private life, because his private life, it's a mess. I tried to look it up a little bit to understand what was the fuss about, and oh my god, I think I forgot most of it. It's like he has a ex-wife, they divorced, and they have together they had like 3 children, maybe 4 now. Then he went back, but he had a lover, he made a kid with a lover, and then he came back to the wife, and then he made a second kid with a lover. I don't know. It's very complicated, and I don't want to talk about it too much. But it's his personal life sounds like a mess. And now I think they're together with his ex-wife, but they sleep in separate chambers, something like that. Like I don't want to get involved with that kind of stuff, but it sounds like a mess. And he's moving away from England, might be partly for this reason. So his main motivation to come to AC Milan is to fix his private life. Is that possible? I know Manchester City is not the best at the moment. It's not doing like great. It's not at the top at the moment. Like, so it's not just Walker is the problem of Manchester City, but it's an interesting choice that he want to go away like now, right now. He wouldn't wait until January. So AC Milan made a deal with Devil, which is to get Kyle Walker for €1 million as with a loan, and they can how do you say in English? They can pay the player option to buy. There you go. Option to buy for Kyle Walker, which is about like 5 million. So it's very cheap because AC Milan didn't want to buy him. He wanted to get him at the end of his contract or something like that. You know, we're cheap, we don't want to spend money. He will get 4 million salary, and that's it. So he aside from his personal life, our right side right now, it's terrible to say the least. Okay, yes, we have seen some improvement with Emerson Royal, but just a little bit. But now I have my theory of Emerson Royal. I think Emerson Royal is an anime character. You know, have you ever watched like anime or like sports anime? In most sports anime, you have the main character, which is very weak at the beginning, and nobody believes in him. But then he grows up and he learns from his mistakes, stuff like that, and he becomes like the best, the top at this game. I think that's Emerson Royal. I think it's Emerson Royal. It looks weak now, but wait the next season, because this is season 1. Wait for season 2, and the arrival of Walker is a clear message for him. And you're gonna see this rivalry, and they're enemies, and they become friends, but then somebody betrays each other and stuff like that. That's my theory to get on with this season. I will watch closely. So we're gonna have Walker in our right side. He can play right side or in a defense of 3. So is Conceição maybe changing the system? I don't think so. I think in the end he's gonna just be a fullback. People say he has lost his pace, which is true. I mean, he's 34, 35 years old, something like that. So he's pretty old. But it's also true that, when we got Cafu, he wasn't young either. So maybe changing the country, changing teams can be good, can be a motivation. It is at the end of his career, but also when we got Ibrahimovic, when Ibrahimovic came to AC Milan, he was old, and he changed. He was coming from I think the American League, and he changed everything. Okay, the mentality. We started having like a winner mentality. So that's a positive that Walker can give to us. So having Fernandes on the left and Walker on the right can be good in AC Milan because we have nothing better anyway in the right side. We could have Jimenez, which I like. I like Jimenez, but I like Jimenez, but I just think that Real Madrid is gonna get him back. That's the main reason why we won't see him very much, because probably Real Madrid saw that this guy has potential and might buy him back. Even if I'd like to see him as a right fullback, nobody can deny the possible abilities, the possible power of Walker, but it's also true that he is not performing that great right now, and this is one of the main concerns, which I think is correct, because we need to fix many other areas right now of the squad that we might be focusing on the wrong things. The first thing that I'd like was I always say this, but it's a striker, like a proper striker, somebody that can score those 20 goals a season. The defense is clearly a problem, but now are they thinking to sell Tomori? No, because if they sell Tomori, then nothing makes sense anymore. Like what they're trying to sell Pavlovic, this I know, but also Tomori, and Juventus was interested. So are we going to go and give Kalulu, which we should have kept, because Kalulu and Tomori to Juventus just to get Walker? That doesn't sound like a great move, honestly. But I just hope for the best. I hope that he can give us what we lack in the second part of the season, especially for the Champions League and the Coppa Italia. We will see. We might see a great difference, because we're used to having not very good fullbacks, and now we might have a good one, and we're gonna see him as a true champion, because when you're used to bad stuff and you get something good, the good thing looks even better. So who knows about that. But there is another player that AC Milan is looking for right now, which is Joao Felix, which I like a lot, but I don't think it's doable, because it's gonna cost money. And when things cost money, I'm not sure. But like the news are slightly positive, because they're talking about this loan thing for 35-ish millions that AC Milan could do. Let's just wait and see. I do like the idea of Joao Felix. I liked it in the past when there was like voices, rumors about AC Milan and Felix. That of course never happened, because we never spent money. But yeah, seems like I don't know if it was Conceição asking, probably specifically for Joao Felix and Walker, because he saw what we had, and he said, we need to fix the defense. But who knows? We'll see what AC Milan will do. Let's support this new player that is now in AC Milan. Again, not a big fan of his personal problems and his life problems. That is not really ideal for people to see this kind of stuff. But if he's trying to fix his life, good for him. It's never easy, and I don't know what to say. It's crazy that his personal life is crazy. But anyway, welcome to Mr. Kyle Walker, to AC Milan. I hope you can bring us some joy. A lot of fans will be against this, but from the moment he becomes one of us, well, let's try to support him and see what happens. But also, never forget Emerson, the king. Never forget the king, because the king is there and he's watching. He is watching, because I think Calabria is gonna go at the end of the season, because they don't want to renew his contract. But he, the king, is here to stay. So he might learn something from Walker too. Or Walker might learn something from the king. You never know. Let's see. Tonight we have the match versus Juventus. Is it gonna be another tie, or Are we gonna win this? And if we're gonna win this, I think the clear strategy to win this game or matches for AC Milan recently is comeback. I think that the comeback is our strategy. We concede a goal and then we score too. I think this is the perfect strategy. Let's keep doing that because it's beautiful, okay? Juventus doesn't score much usually. This year has not been scoring much, but he ties every game. So who knows? I hope we win this one because come on, we can't stay behind Juventus. Now Fiorentina is going down after the peak moment he had in the beginning of the season. Now he's normalizing, let's say, a little bit. Same for Lazio. The problem is that all these teams that lost points, a lot of points, like Fiorentina didn't win any of the last 5 matches, I think. Yeah, well, we sucked too, so we didn't gain that many points. So we're still behind, but not so much. So in the end, I think we're gonna fight for the 4th spot versus Juventus or maybe Lazio. But if Italy gets 5 spots, I think Milan will be in the Champions League rather easily, I hope, because we do have the potential. Maybe I keep thinking this, but maybe we don't have the potential. What if this is all a dream that I'm having and I'm seeing stuff I'm not seeing, like AC Milan is not that great? I mean, obviously AC Milan is terrible. Okay, I'll stop because I'm gonna go around for rambling too long and then you will wonder why you're still here. But anyway, leave a like and subscribe if you want. I never say this, but I should, because the YouTube gurus say that I should say this, not at the end of the video, because nobody watched the end of the video, but at the beginning of the video. Bye. I'll stop.